Arguably, I mean, I don't even think this is crazy. The best Sunday game might be Saints on the road against the Titans when you
I
consider
wore a
the.
shirt for you, Clay. Clay, I wore a shirt for you
Oh,
just for the
I
Sunday game.
see.
There you go,
I
buddy.
see. That I
Had to
appreciate your
bust it out.
support for my Titans.
No problem.
Saints on the road against the Titans. 5-3 Saints, 7-2 Titans. Titans have won 4 in a row as the underdog. They have won 5 in a row overall. Should the Titans be nervous about the Saints? I'm on, just so you know, this is a part of the Outkick 6-pack. I am on the Titans, and I like the under in this game. I just feel like defenses are going to dominate on both sides, and that there's not going to be a lot of points scored. How would you break this one down?
I think it's interesting, and I'm not going to take anything away from what the Titans have accomplished over the last month. I'd be a fool to do so. You mentioned it, winning 4 straight games outright as underdogs, becoming only the 4th team since the early 1970s to accomplish that feat. We saw it with the Denver Broncos a handful of years ago as well. When you look at the Titans, I am a little bit concerned by the fact that they're negative in terms of net yards per play. And what do I mean when I say that? They give up more plays defensively on a per yard basis than their offense gains. And I know we saw that on Sunday Night Football where they were under 200 yards of offense, and Titans fans can say, well, they got conservative once they built that 14-3 lead. I think there's a little bit of noise in the numbers here. And it's so much different when you go from the role of being the hunter into the hunted that they're going to encounter here. Also consider the fact that Sean Payton and the Saints team have been outstanding as underdogs. I mean, they've really thrived in this role. And you saw Trevor Siemian start to get a little bit more comfortable in the second half. Now, for the Titans, I expect Christian Fulton to be back out there. I mean, they cut Breon Borders, who had been on their active roster, which leads me to believe that they're going to get their top cover cornerback, which I think will help. I do wonder if Mike Vrabel is going to be stubborn, Clay, and run into the league's #1 run defense, both from a yards per game and a yards per carry standpoint, because I'm not sure Jeremy McNichols, Adrian Peterson, and whoever else they elect to use will be able to do so. So I would lean towards the Saints, but I'm not running to bet them. Just don't trust the health of Alvin Kamara, who I know missed practice on Wednesday. But I understand completely where you're coming from in terms of going under the total. I like it under in the first half a little bit more, where I think both these teams can stay committed to the ground game. I do worry if one team faces a double-digit deficit, what it looks like if they start chucking it around. But I think it's an ugly football game. Wouldn't shock me if it falls 20-17. Not sure who comes out on top. Lean Saints, but do agree 100% with your under pick on this one.